Okay, so let's play.
Murdoch, fuel, and milk. I hope we don't get those mixed up.
You put milk in your car and you take the fuel.
Murdoch, you know, he is awesome. I love Murdoch. They need to bring him back. What do you think?
Yeah.
Murdoch agrees. Hey, and it's Mighty Mac. He's coming along. Hopefully he doesn't run into Murdoch. Murdoch coming to Cranky. And here is Cranky Crane loading up Murdoch and saying, we want to put fuel and milk together into Bullstroke. Is this Mighty or Mac? I think this is Mighty. I think he's on one big track. Narrow gauge engines. Who else are we going to put on, son?
Emily.
Emily? Well, who's she pulling? Scruffy and some troublesome trucks? Excellent, Emily. Look at this. Her tender. 1, 2, 3 troublesome trucks, a fuel car, and more milk. Wow, she's really got a big load there. She's not going too fast, but she doesn't need to. She's excellent, Emily. I like how that big wheel turns. Hopefully she doesn't get into any crashes with any other engines.
Look at that.
That's a big train. Look at that. She's coming up the spiral.
Come on, Emily, you can make it. She made it.
Wow, look at that. Emily, and she's down by the docks. What a place to be. Off she goes. Oh, look at that. Cranky's still loading and unloading. He says someone's got to load the milk to Bullstroke. Beautiful. What other trains are we going to put on here?
I don't.
Thomas and the jet engine. Does he have the jet engine on? No, he does not. It's funny how we always forget to turn the jet engine on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Thomas above and Emily below. And it is Thomas time. Okay, we've got him on now, right? There's the jet engine. Looks like Thomas is
I
going
think he's gonna crash.
That's because you just made him crash by changing the
I
points.
didn't make him crash on purpose.
You purposely made him crash, and good for him. Look at that. Thomas is taking out excellent Emily, who no longer appears excellent by any stretch of the imagination. And she's having a tough time pulling this giant train up the hill. It is Thomas time. Coming and going, folks. She is pulling a big, long train, and Thomas is just going around.
Thomas is going to help Emily up the hill.
Do you think that's what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Emily's struggling up the hill. Maybe if she had some kind of help. Oh, I think she just figured it out on her own. But here comes Thomas in the jet engine. I don't think Emily knows that Thomas is following her very closely. One's coming, the other one's going, but what's going to happen? It looks like there's going to be a malfunction at the junction. And it is Thomas in the milk cars now. Look at this derailment. He's just taking them out. Oh, wow. Emily stops him after that big derailment. And here is Toby pulling Henrietta. Old number 7 himself, folks. Coming through. Is he going to stop for water? No. He just keeps on keeping on right through Henry's tunnel.
He's going fast.
He's going really fast, actually. Toby turned out to be a very fast engine. Going around the big spiral. Whoosh and a whoosh. Look at this. The fastest tram on Sodor. I think you might be the only tram on Sodor. Oh, look at that. You got caught right there. taking the passengers to Farquhar. Toby over that magic bridge. Which way will he go at the points? And he comes on in. Right through the station. Wow, he's going all over Sodor. Look at him. Underneath the bridge. Oh, and over the massive derailment accident.
Why he's not doing that?
Good thing he isn't dealing with that. Coming over this other bridge now. Wow, look at him. He is just unstoppable. Wow, he's going back to the same station here. Uh-oh, I think there might be a malfunction at the junction, Toby. And he gets into it right now. Wow. Jet engine in the face. Look at this. He's actually turning the wheels on the jet engine. My goodness.
I'm gonna hold this up so the train just goes.
Okay, let's see what happens. I'll start the train back here, okay? It's on high speed. This one is our 2-speed train. Going high right through the quarry. What's going to happen when it hits the ramp? Oh, and it lands it perfectly and it goes off. Japanese bullet train. Stop for water? No, because it's electric. It doesn't want water. Man, this thing really moves.
Yeah.
Coming through Knapford. Oh wow, he almost got derailed there, but he is up on the bridge, and look at that train go, folks. Here's another bridge. No problem for this guy. Here he comes. What's going to happen? Oh! He rails himself on Henrietta. Let's try this again on the roundabout, going high speed. Liam wants to try a crash here. Right through the corner. You got that set up already?
Yeah.
And he has no problem. Look at him go. He's really onto it. Let's watch him coming down the line. Whoa! Waiting for that train crash. Here we go.
And here he comes.
Oh!
He took out Henrietta.
Apparently, I think Henrietta had one more than he did. Oh, Thomas! Annie! Clarabelle! What's going on here? He is coming down, but what's going to happen here? You're just having one big train crash as he hits Emily. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at this. Oh, look, he comes face to face with himself.
Yeah.
That's a big accident. Do you want Mighty or do you want Mac to pull this?
Mighty. He's
Okay.
a better driver.
Mighty's a better driver?
Yeah.
Because we've got Mighty, we've got 1, 2, 3 passenger coaches.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
And here we are, Mighty Mac and all his passengers. This is the biggest narrow gauge railway. Look at that, how he's really climbing up there. Look at this. Okay, are we gonna switch tracks here? And he does. Mighty Mac. Go, go, Mighty Mac. Coming around, and what's gonna happen? It looks like he has a destiny with Clarabelle. Oh, and they stay on track and on time. Hey, let's have him go the other way and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Going back the other way?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if you would pick up Annie and Clarabelle at that point. Is this Mighty or Mac?
Mighty.
Still with Mighty. I don't know if Mighty's the best driver anymore. I could watch these trains all day. I really admit it. Like, I just love watching these trains go. And here we go, ready to crash, and it is a Oh, well, he got a bit deeper this way. Final train of the evening. Let's go Diesel. Devious Diesel. Let's see if he gets into this accident as well. But he is really controlled, and he is coming over these bridges. I love how bright and beautiful these bridges are. And he's about to come up on the narrow gauge. Oh, look at that. What a nice derailment. I think these passengers might want their money back. William, what do you think?
Yeah. Oopsie. I didn't mean to